Hey, hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to the new and improved Smashing Slices studio. That's right, it's your boy, PizzaHulk. We are back in a brand new environment. We got a brand new setup for you. It's been over a month since I've been on your beautiful screens. You've seen me in the car, eating some slices, but now you get to see me back in my element in the studio. I am so happy. You have no idea how happy I am to be back behind the microphone. Okay? Welcome to the Smashing Slices podcast. I am your host, ThePizzaHulk. We are back for what we are reinventing and calling chapter 2 of the Smashing Slices podcast. Man, I have so many things to fill you in on, so many updates, and I don't know, let's get going. So first, fill you in on the move. We are officially 1.5 months into the new house. It is absolutely everything we could have wanted it to be and more. It is bigger. It is better. We got some central air. And I am currently in the garage where we have made this beautiful little studio for you all. When we took the tour of this house, that was the first thing that I saw, and I said, man, this back corner would be beautiful for the podcast. And so far, so good. We did a little demo. We took down some ugly-ass cabinets that were here behind me and everything. We filled in the space with a beautiful, the brick backdrop, which I love. And we just have more space. Like the other house, we were in the basement. We were a little cramped. Everything was a little closer. We have more space now here. So once I'm gonna go with this studio is about 90% complete. Once we are at 100%, I'm gonna probably go with September. We'll be able to have some guests over here. Maybe I'll do an episode with the wife and the kid for a tester. We do have 2 cameras going right now. I got the webcam in front of me. That's been old reliable. That's what we've worked with so far the whole time. I have my phone over here. It's on the corner of the table. It's hitting that. It's a different angle, like straight and then the turn. As always, we got the Rode microphone just doing its thing, bringing my beautiful voice to you. There is some cool highlights to this part of the studio that I like. As you can see across the top, I am working on the lighting. I do not like the lighting that I'm currently in right now. Honestly, the lighting on the phone looks a little better because it's in cinematic mode. But the lighting that's being produced by the webcam here, there's a light that's behind my head, and there's no cover on it. So it's long. It's the 4-foot, 2 light bulbs. There's just no cover on it. So it's reflecting way too much into the background, as you can see. All right. I feel as though we're a little blurry. We're not crystal clear. We are working on that. But if I took any longer to get this podcast done, there's a chance I could have given up. So here we are. We are surrounded across the top as a border with the Nike Jordan sneaker box combo. That was one of the things I thought of that would be super cool as we started working in here. I have all the sneaker boxes. I don't throw them out. I save them all. So I thought, why not? Let's try and wrap the studio with them. So you see them behind me. They're on the wall next to me as well over here. They're across the top. But on this wall, you'll see it on when we edit in the versions here. There's a 3-inch gap of just white wall space because there's some like gigantic hook that's really into the wall, and it's going to be a hard time to get out. I'm not going to lie. But on this wall here next to me, there's going to be a TV. So this will be kind of more of like my entire office. I do work from home sometimes. So having a nice little office here makes it pretty cool. So I'll have a TV on the wall. I got a monitor on the desk next to me. But once the TV goes up, the camera versions will split. And once we have a guest, too, I have to figure out the version will be on me, and there'll be a side camera over here that catches the whole thing. Because if I do have somebody over and I am interviewing them, looking out across from them, like my laptop is in front of me, but I have a huge 27-inch monitor that's a second screen. It's on the corner of the table, and I'm going to be talking over somebody. So if we put the TV on the wall as a secondary screen, we can have some information and just some stuff up on there that we can work with. So that is that portion of moving. It was not fun whatsoever. We are missing on this table here, we are missing some decorations that went there. I have no idea where Pat McAfee is. I have to find him in the garage. But we are back on your screen. We did, while we were away, we did sign up to be a part of a brand new New Jersey-based internet radio station called Radio Garden State. PizzaHulk is happy to be a part of that. It is a New Jersey-based content, music. There's a full 24-hour schedule. It's RadioGardenState.com. And I was lucky enough to get selected to do the 12 o'clock show on Pizza Fridays. So every single Friday, my beautiful voice comes to you via the internet for a episode of Smashing Slices, Pizza Fridays. They started with some of the content that I already had, but the longer I took, the less content they'd be able to use. So I had to get back behind the microphone, and here you are. Okay? It is super fun, super successful. I wanted to be a part of it. I think it's going to blow up to be something really cool, and I want to just make sure that I am able to be a part of it. So we have that going every Friday, 12 o'clock. Today's t-shirt of the day for this episode is the 9.4 Barstool rated DeLuccia's Brick Oven Pizza in Raritan, New Jersey. They are the number 1 rated spot by Dave Portnoy and the One Bite app. I recently was back visiting Christian, and I had a pie that was magnificent. There was a video of it. It went to 60,000 views. It was literally the crunch of me cutting the pizza. There's a chance we'll tag it in this video. You can see the beauty that is DeLuccia's. There was a little bit of a line when I got there. The inside was packed, but I did reach out, tell him I was going to be in the area, so I did get to cut the line. Sorry. One of the perks. But yeah, DeLuccia's is still a fantastic spot. That can bring us to the news of the, I don't know, we're in July. It came out in June, I believe. The return of the One Bite Pizza Festival. September 14th, 2024 in Randall's Island, New York. They're moving from Brooklyn Cyclone Stadium to Randall's Island, and this year's version of the event will be a massive 35 plus pizzerias. It is 2 sessions long. There is a day session and a night session. I got my tickets. I cannot wait to be a part of it. I am waiting to see. I have some calls out, and if anybody is watching this that can assist me here, I am waiting to get upgraded into the VIP. So, Dave Portnoy, if this comes across your desk, hook your boy up. We can do an episode of the podcast together while we're there. Hey, reach for the stars, right? 35 pizzerias will be pumping out some fantastic pizza. There is a bigger reach this year. So instead of just the New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut-based spots, I believe there's 3 other states involved. Freddie the Pizza Man out of Detroit. I think I'm getting this right. Freddie the Pizza Man, I am super excited to get to try and experience his pizza. Excuse me. Freddie the Pizza Man, I'm excited to be able to try that. My good friends at Zaza's, which we traveled to in Chicago, are going to be a part of it. And honestly, top of my head right now, I can't think of the third spot. It's kind of like Georgia, maybe, or something like that. It's another state I've never been to, but there's a pizzeria that's coming there, and I am excited for it. So, I guess you could say in the selection process or something, there's a big debate going on right now across New Jersey-based pizza stuff, especially the Jersey Pizza Joint's Facebook page, where there is an outrage and an outroar as to why New Jersey doesn't have so many pizzerias invited or attending. And I do not have all of that information. I'm not on the committee that selects anything. I'm just a guy. But I do know that there was multiple Portnoy reviewed places that were offered chances to be at the festival. And whether they didn't get selected after they filled out their application or they simply turned it down, which I know a couple places did just turn down the invite. So I don't know why there's such an uproar as to why there's not so many included, but they were offered the opportunity to participate, and certain places just said no, they didn't want to go. That is totally up to them. That is totally their decision. I think it's absolutely crazy if you're not going to attend probably the largest and greatest pizza festival in the history of fucking Earth. You're not going to participate. That's on you, bro. I got no answers for you. I don't know I do not know what any reason would be why you wouldn't want to attend said festival, but that's a terrible decision. I know some places, I can't speak for anybody, and I will not speak for anybody. As we take this show on the road and we meet up with many pizzerias that we're going to be going to, and any of them were Portnoy rated, that is the first question that will be asked, is to why we do not see you on the list of the attendees. But I know people made decisions to not attend, and that is their call. So, One Bite Pizza Festival is going to be absolutely amazing. September can't get here fast enough. I don't want to blast through the summer, but man, September is going to be crazy. There was also in the month of June, there was a New Jersey, NJ.com, New Jersey Pizza Festival, which we attended. It was at the Monmouth Park Racetrack. It was actually a really good time. The racetrack was super cool. It was about 137 degrees out. When you mix that in with all of the pizza ovens that were there, it felt like it was 300 degrees. But it was a very, very cool event. There was maybe about 18 to 20 pizzerias that were there from all over the state. It was a very cool concept. It was very exciting to meet new pizzerias and meet some fans and just some other people. There was a group of food influencers that came together. It was awesome. It was just cool to just get to see other foodies and just to have conversation with them about how they're doing their content and what they're shooting and everything. Like, this pigeonholed is not the word. I am the pizza guy. That is where I hang my hat. That is the area that I love to play around in. I also am kind of like, I feel like I'm the chicken finger guy. I'm just trying to find all the chicken fingers that I can possibly find. Still looking for some other ones. Nobody has yet to touch Delmonico Steakhouse. Their chicken fingers are elite level. They will be in a episode of Road Slices very soon. But the New Jersey Pizza Festival was super cool. You cannot say anything bad about the weather. It's just, you can't control the weather, all right? You have an event in June, you know it's going to be hot, but it was in the middle of like a 4-day heat wave where it was 100 degrees every day. It was crazy. There was some really cool pizzerias there. I got to see my friends from Maria's. It's been a little while since I've been down to visit them. We had an amazing pizza from Nino's Coal Fired and Brick. It was absolutely amazing. My wife had a white clam pie from them. Yo, so good. Maria's brought their New Haven style plain pie, and it was fire. I met the boys from Amano. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna do a podcast together. We're gonna shoot an episode. Jason from the Sauce was a great guy. He was super cool. But out of everybody that was at this festival, Peter from Brooklyn Pizza was there. Fantastic square as always. He's a great human being. The highlight of that festival, though, hands down, nobody could touch the, I don't even know what to say, the explosion that will be Buc-ee's Pizzeria. Right? So right now it's at Buc-ee's NJ on Instagram. They make Detroit style pizzas. And when I tell you that your head will explode, I'm not lying. I don't even have words for how absolutely amazing this pizza was. I floated a little bit. My feet came off the ground. I levitated as my head was exploding, and it was 120 degrees outside. That combination was absolutely epic. It reminded me of my first experience at Squares and Fairs from Dom. And, bro, I don't know. Buc-ee's is about to absolutely change the pizza game. They're graduating from their traveling pop-up setup to a pizza shop in Chatham. And Chatham doesn't know what it's getting. There's a handful of places that I speak highly of that are not your normal everyday pizzeria. And right now, I haven't had everybody's pizza that travels, that does pop-ups, that does all these things, and I need to. But Squares and Fairs graduating to a brick and mortar. Buc-ee's is graduating to a brick and mortar. So I ask this question. In Carbs We Trust, what are we doing? Let's go. Let's make it the trifecta of pop-ups graduating to brick and mortars that are just going to blow people's minds. All right? I don't want to put any pressure on you, though, Ant. No pressure. This is a pressure-free zone. But in Carbs We Trust, it's been way too long since I've had your pizza, and that's a problem. Okay? We need to get on that. But Buc-ee's is crazy. Detroit style, but they use the grande cheese and light and airy, but it's got that entire base of crispiness. And it was absolutely epic. I feel like Chapter 2 of Smashing Slices Pod, we're tossing out the word epic and elite all over the place because there's been that much of a gap since I've been to you. And there's just that many new spots that are popping up that are elite. We need to, we just need to just travel and eat more pizza. That's what we need to do. The pizzeria that I'm most bummed about not being able to go to was when we were on vacation in June. I wanted to go to Pizzeria Lucci in Belmar. Mike left Rosie's and opened his own spot in Belmar called Pizzeria Lucci. And from everything I've seen and everybody that I've spoken to, Pizzeria Lucci is absolutely elite level pizza. Based off of Rosie's, which the very first time I had Rosie's, immediately planted a flag at number 3. It took a full year to get back there for the second time, right? Because when I was about to get back down there, Portnoy showed up and just once again blew something out of the water. So Portnoy gave them a high rating, and he just affected everything. So now I went back while I was on vacation, and let me tell you, Mike, you got a new spot, and I cannot wait to get there. Yo, Rosie's, you did not skip a beat. You did not skip a beat. Back in the top 5. It was fucking awesome. Okay? It was fucking awesome. There will be the car pizza review episode. I will unleash that for you maybe Monday. But yo, Rosie's did not skip a beat. It was absolutely incredible, and I am absolutely satisfied that I went back there. We have a dinner reservation on Pizza Friday at Bivio, and I cannot wait to get my hands on. I can only go off of what I've eaten so far. I cannot wait to get my hands on the best white pizza in the state. Jeremy Schneider of NJ.com says that Pizzeria Lucci is the best. I cannot speak for that because I have not been there yet, but it is obviously on the list. And Bivio is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to have that. So that is Friday night. That is the Friday night meal of my 42nd birthday week. We went to Rosillo's and Caldwell on Monday night. And if you want a full Italian dining experience, but you don't want to be uptight and fancy, I'm not saying that Rosillo's is not fancy. They have the front pizzeria area and the back dining room, which is beautiful. It is a bring your own. But if you want a dining experience that will take you to another level, let me tell you, the filet mignon meatballs at Rosillo's, chef's kiss. They are in the upper pantheon of meatballs. They are not in a red sauce, so they're in their own category because of that. They're in a red wine brandy reduction with some shiitake mushrooms, but that just elevates the experience of those meatballs one extra level. If they were in a red sauce, I'd put them in the category of every other meatball that I'm trying to compare it to, but that sauce separates it, and it makes it, pizzas have their different categories, so I'm a just meatball category things. There's the meatball sandwich, there's the actual meatball, and then there's the filet mignon meatball. Okay. They were absolutely amazing. Followed it up with a short rib ragu over fresh pappardelle. Out of control. Was absolutely amazing. Okay, so you need to check out Caldwell. Go to Rosillo's. And just enjoy your dinner. Tuesday was my actual birthday. We had some pizza from my local boys over at Viva La Pizza. Family came over. We had a cake. We had a chocolate cake from Plaza Bakery and Nutley. Chocolate cake. It's got some pudding. It's got some chocolate cake and powdered sugar on top of it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally, I don't know. I don't think it has a name. It's just, I'll take the chocolate cake. It's like death by chocolate cake. It's insane. Wednesday night, while we're on this whole food tour, since I've become more of a foodie than just the pizza guy, we went to Luigino's Parmigiano. Okay? Absolutely bonkers. The size of the chicken parm that was in front of me. The chicken parm literally comes on a serving platter that you would serve your entire family. was just one gigantic piece of chicken parm. Got a side of pasta, and our waitress grated that Parmesan cheese on top of it. I thought her arm was going to fall off. It's like that commercial, like, just don't stop. She didn't stop. It was absolutely amazing. That'll be in my stories today. But Luigino's Parmigiano, another epic night of dining. We are running this week rough shot on the food, okay? We are experiencing everything that we can. My wife's been along for the ride on every one of those, and she had some linguine and clam sauce on Monday. She had, I don't know, some kind of tagliatelle last night with some calamari in it. Epic. Luigino's, no joke. Okay? And then we're going to follow that up on Friday night with a visit to Bivio and knock our socks off with some white pie and some just Neapolitan goodness. What else can we talk about? There is, I don't even know. It's been 120 degrees every single day. I feel like I'm in Las Vegas. Absolutely crazy. We have some concerts coming up, some summer concerts at Luke Combs this weekend. We are eagerly anticipating the arrival of Kenny Chesney in August. It's been some time since he's been back. Can't wait for him to rock that Jersey crowd. The beach, we were on vacation in June. The beach was, I don't know if many of you know this about me, but my tan stops right here on the arms. So above the sleeves is white. I had a week in June of pizza planned out. I was going to hit a pizzeria every single day. But the weather on the beach in Ortley was so magnificent. I didn't even branch out. I didn't even leave the house. I didn't even leave the house. We stayed at the beach. The pizza took a hit. I didn't get to enjoy everywhere that I wanted to enjoy. We had Rosie's. I had a fantastic square from Jerry's in Seaside Park. I had Old Reliable, one of my favorite pizzas that's in the game. A sentimental favorite for me is Maruca's on the boards in Seaside. And we did travel one day. I went to Frankie Fed's and got a bar pie. I went to the Barstool rated 8.8 Federici's in Freehold. Went to them. They are at the One Bite Pizza Festival. We had a bar pie from them. I reviewed it in the car. I did not post that yet. I want to post it, but I feel like I'm underselling what they have. So maybe I'll take this moment to... Federici's is fantastic. As a bar pie, it's in the top 5 in the state of bar pies, okay? I just have some questions about the crust. It's not a crust like everybody else's. It's more of that quesadilla feeling of Pete and Elda's. I know it's not, but I just want somebody to explain to me the crust process at Federici's, and I will be able to understand it more. Because the top half of the pie is upper echelon. The sauce cheese combo and the cook on it was mind-blowing. But the crust just had me questioning some things. So I need a better explanation on that. So we'll probably post the Federici's Road Slice episode. But the highlight of that travel day was I went to a nice little town called Farmingdale. Had no idea where it was. Wasn't that bad. It was a nice little ride. I was about 8 minutes away from Federici's in Freehold, so it's right there. It was about a 38-minute drive from the beach with traffic through Point. But I went to L'Olivia Pizzeria and Restaurant in Farmingdale, and it is one of the best pizzas that I've had this entire year in 2024. My boy John, who's been an absolute supporter of this show and everything that I've done, absolute banger of a pizza. I put out the video for it, and the video didn't even do it justice. Also, come to find out that while I was there doing my eating in the car and doing my little review, there was 2 other sets of foodies in there doing a review as well. So he's about to blow up, and his pie is that classic Jersey style, Trenton style pie where cheese goes down first and then the sauce gets dolloped on across the top. And there's one little key separation that they do at L'Olivia that nobody else does when they're doing that little sauce dollop. I'm not going to give his secret away on what he does, but I honestly don't even think it's a secret. It's just something that he does that I haven't seen done by anybody else. So if he gets back to me and tells me that I can say what it is, I'm going to tell you. But it is not my game to give away some secrets, okay? Some things are left unsaid, and some things need to be spoken on, all right? So I'm not going to give away his secret on what he's doing to this pizza to make it fucking amazing, but it's fucking amazing, okay? You need to get there, and you need to check it out. A couple of my other foodie friends, I told them about it. They went there, and nobody that I've spoken to about it has been let down. So you need to get to L'Olivia in Farmingdale and thank me later. Just thank me later. That's all. Just say, yo, PizzaHulk, you were right. L'Olivia's is fucking fire. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere, but it was fire. I don't really know where else I want to take this episode. I think we're in that half-hour window that I don't really want to go past unless I have a guest. I don't want to venture too far past this time slot because I also just love to shoot off the hip. I'm just talking to you guys. There is some notes that I'll have prepared for next episodes because I'm just trying to catch up on all the things that pop into my head right now that I can talk about. But from here on out, there's going to be some notes and some things that we will touch upon as we go. But this was just a reintroductory back to the world of the PizzaHulk. Step inside my brain and let's just talk about pizza, okay? That is the goal here. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to talk about pizza, okay? I get messages all the time. People ask me about pizza. You know, where's the best spot around this town? Where's the best spot to go when I'm here, when I'm there, when I'm on vacation? Where can I go? And I try and break it down appropriately for everybody. I try and give you your options. I'll try and tell you that this is the bar pie of the area. This is the round pie, the square pie. This is a hidden little gem. This place has got really good pizza and absolutely fire food. I'm just trying to be the answer to your pizza questions. So with that, I want to put it out there that if you have questions, if you want me to discuss something on this show, send me a message, reach out to me, be like, you know what'd be a really great topic for the podcast? Boom, just send me something. I'll talk about it. If I don't talk about it here because it's not going to fill up a whole time slot, I'll talk about it in Road Slices. Road Slices is just me getting in front of you to hold on to the content and keep your imagination going on where is the PizzaHulk going to be. I'm going back. I'm going to edit this episode. There's 3 tiers to this episode. There is camera 1, which I'm looking at right here. There is camera 2, and there is the audio only aspect. So I need to prep and prepare. So I need to come at you on chapter 2 with the most complete version of Smashing Slices that I can. And I need your input. I need your help to tell me what you think I can do to make this show better. I am here for all of it. Please reach out, talk to me, tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to see. If you have a sticker or you have something that you want to put on these walls, you want to send me a t-shirt, I will rock the t-shirt, okay? I'm looking for supporters. I'm looking to build a community. I'm looking for sponsors. I'm looking for anybody who wants to just be a part of this show. It doesn't have to be monetary. It's cool. This has never been about how do we make as much money as possible. Because if it was, we would have stopped a long time ago. This is just about growing the pizza community. So if you're a pizzeria and you've gotten 35 minutes into this episode and you want to send me your t-shirt, send me your t-shirt. I will wear it. I'm a double X. I will rock your shirt. If you got stickers, the stickers will go on the wall behind me. If you've got a dope-ass pizza box with your spot on it, send it over. I will highlight you. I will shout you out. If you want me to come and eat pizza and have a good time and talk about you in road slices, or I'm gonna bring the setup and we're gonna do an episode, reach out to me, okay? We're trying to grow this entire atmosphere of pizza. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just better everything that we got. So until next time, until the next Pizza Friday, when you catch me on Radio Garden State, I bid you farewell. Thank you for coming along on this ride.